we are the Hebrew Israelites, come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall, destruction of this place, also to preach the salvation of the kingdom of heaven of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua unto you 12 tribes of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. First off, we love to give our glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation and blessing to the occupant pushing this word and truth and sincerity. Alright, man, basically we just talking to a Israelite sister, man. You know, we asking her about, she said she just came from church, and we was asking her because she would remember, you know, what the pastor was speaking about. So we're going to let her say her piece right quick. So you said what they was...
God was speaking in my heart about the Holy Spirit. So God wanted me to share with y'all about what the service was about. It was about we shall overcome. He said, live your dream. Don't live those old dreams. Don't live in the past. Be a new leader, follower of yourself, of Christ.
All right. You got something on?
It's Acts 7:48.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
It says, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Hold it right there. It said, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands. How was the church house made? Somebody built it with their hands, right?
Right.
Let's read that over.
Acts 7:48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as says the prophet.
So the Most
That's an act.
Yeah, Acts
That lady
7
don't be
chapter.
reading that.
Of course she don't. Of course she don't. Wait.
She don't need to be reading that.
Get to
I'm staying at a church, y'all, for the homeless women, because I want to save money to buy a condo. She never read that. Now, which act is that?
Acts the 7th chapter.
She never read that.
See, that's the thing, though. See, it's not supposed to be. What's that? 1 Timothy. I suffer not a woman to teach.
2 and 12.
Yeah, 2 and 12.
Yeah, and she a woman.
Yeah, so
I don't
she
be
going
paying her
off,
no
meaning
attention.
that she's being profane, meaning that she's like outside of the temple, like she's committing sin by doing that.
Right.
Get that right quick.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence.
So that's a woman's
I read
position.
that. I know about that.
So how you listening to a woman then?
Okay, that's what Timothy 7.
1 Timothy 2 and 12. Read it again. All right.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence.
So that's a woman's position. She's supposed to be in silence. She's not supposed to assert authority over no man, meaning she's not supposed to be a woman pastor telling brothers, oh, you do this or you do that. Y'all go around with the collection plate and gather the money. And, you know what I'm saying? A woman's supposed to be in silence, all right? The Most High,
I know that.
He suffered not a woman to teach. So a woman is not supposed to teach the Bible. Especially not, yes.
So like, just add something on that. Just about that time period, you know what I'm saying? I spoke with other people, and they said that it was just, you know, the Most High talking about that church because it was wicked. No, that's in general, man. All right, it's an order to this. That's why in Job it tell you a woman don't have no understanding and knowledge or wisdom of the scriptures, man. That's not their lot. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have people out there that say, well, that was just, you know what I'm saying? I believe that's Paul, ain't it? That's Paul just saying he walked into that church and all those women was wicked, so Paul kind of wrote this decree. No, it ain't. Well, they are, but that's not what Paul was talking. That's in general, all right? So
yeah, like right. It like they trying to like put it in a confined area, like, you know, trying to say that it was only one church, you know. But that scripture cuts that because that's 1 Timothy. It wasn't talking about in no church. I was talking about period in general. Women not supposed to teach the Bible, you know. So
Can one of y'all get 1 Corinthians 14 and 35?
You can read the Bible.
But that's why in the beginning, in Genesis, the Most High said, your husband shall rule over thee. So if a woman is giving you orders and usurping authority, that's in direct violation of the Most High's order. All right, because he said it out of his own mouth. Your husband's going to rule over you, man.
I miss my husband.
So
you should miss your husband.
I miss him a lot.
Go ahead,
widow?
She a widow?
She a widow.
This is Acts.
She a widow.
This Acts 7, I'm going to continue on to 49. It says, heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, or what is the place of my rest?
Yeah, so it's no Hey, the Most High, he don't dwell in no temple. He don't dwell in no building, no synagogue, no cathedral. You know, the Most High dwelleth in the earth, man. All right, he dwell everywhere. All right,
Hey,
you can't.
Yeah, my bad. But that was the Most High asking a rhetorical question. All right, where's the house that you can build me? Just like Solomon. Solomon built the greatest temple ever, man. And the Most High still came down to what he told him. You know what I'm saying? The heavens and heavens can't hold me. All right, so I mean, you know, it was a good gesture for Solomon showing his love for the Most High. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna build nothing that's holy for the Most High because you wicked anyway. You know what I'm saying? Your hands dirty anyway, just like David. All right, that's why David couldn't build it. He had too much blood on his hands. All right, so how much more us, or you know, even the men in the ancient world, but how much more these people today, all right, that don't even feed the flock the correct way to build some temple. All right, if King David couldn't do it, if King Solomon, you know what I'm saying, who was the wisest man who ever lived, if he couldn't build a temple to the Most High that was acceptable, who the fuck are you people today with your churches and shit? All right, that's why the Most High is gonna come through and sweep that church shit up real soon, man. All right, you gotta.
Yeah, the Most High, he gonna destroy that.
I agree.
Like, because the scripture said what, man? All right, if this counsel or this work be of man, then it's gonna come to naught. You know, so that's of man, that church house and the religion and all these different doctrines, you know, and philosophies, you know, in the church house, that's of man. So that's gonna come to naught. Just like Eddie Long, all right? The Most High killed him, all right? Eddie Long, he's a prime example on how if you're not preaching the right doctrine, if you're not, you know, because what they rule for they preach for filthy lucre's sake, man. They preach for money, all right? If they ain't get no money, they wouldn't be preaching people, man. All right, they wouldn't be they wouldn't be in the church houses. You know what I'm saying? Saying the things that they say, man. All right, hey, you got some more in there? Or?
What about the women? How they
Jeremiah the 5th chapter.
I wear long dresses.
Like 20-some, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm 52. Passage. I wear long. They was young, older too. They was wearing tight fitting dresses, showing all they. You know,
I mean, the scripture tell you what. Yeah.
To show that.
That's what those church houses are referred to, whorehouses.
Right.
You know, because in the church, the pastor, he's sleeping with all the women of the congregation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether they got a man or not, you know, he's sleeping with them. Everybody in the church house committing adultery. Right. They like that movie. What was that? Boys in the Hood. When bruh, he asked him, hey, where you go to get bitches at? He was like, Crenshaw on Sunday. Ooh, he like, no, nigga, church on a Sunday. That's where you get these women from, man. You know, because these women, because last night, these women was at the bar out till 2:30 in the morning at the after hours spot till 7, and then they went to the 11 o'clock sermon, man.
You know, a different variation of like the outfit they wore the previous night too.
They did have
on
that.
Just shorts, just
that's
just a little nice or whatever.
But that's how the woman, you know, in this society feel like she cleansed herself for all the wickedness she did that week. You know what I'm saying? She go to church on Sunday. All right, she was, you know, grinding on hella men's rides all in the club. You know what I'm saying? Niggas buying her drinks and shit. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures speak about that. You don't sit down to the wine with, you know, another man's woman. You know, half the women that be in the club got a nigga at home.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So she just did all that shit. Then she goes and claps her hands and sings some songs on Sunday. So on Monday, she feel like, okay, I got a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how that goes. So I got that. Yeah. It's Jeremiah.
I like Jeremiah and Peter.
You gotta like the whole Bible, though.
I do, but I read Peter.
Go ahead,
This Jeremiah 5 and 20, I'm gonna start at 26. Among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that set up snares. They set a trap, they catch men.
So those wicked men is talking about these false pastors in these churches. You know, he said they set up a trap, they catch men. So the trap that they setting, you know, they got these churches and they got they got the what they had. I remember them ladies in lemonade with the nigga Pastor
I like
Vernon.
the whole Bible.
You know, you supposed to like the whole Bible. But they set a trap. They catch men. They setting a trap like they preaching all this false doctrine. You know, they giving all these people all this false liberty and this free will shit, man. All right, but that's not true. Go ahead.
It's verse 27.
That's the false way. All right, that's not the correct way that they supposed to be conducting themselves in the scriptures.
So where's your church?
This is the church.
Oh, okay. I believe in this.
The word church.
I do believe in this.
The word church means to call out, you know. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what
when you go to church, we calling out unto the Heavenly Father.
The pastor did say that.
I get on there.
Where they going?
Just got
It's
broke
over
down.
with.
Right,
No.
man. Everybody gone. It's all
No.
good, though.
Why y'all leaving?
Everybody go camp over there.
Yeah, it's so many of us. You know, we split up sometimes.
Oh.
We gotta talk about that, man. You know, but this verse 27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
So their house is full of deceit. Talk about those church houses.
Oh, wait a minute. What scripture is that?
Jeremiah
From
5 and 26
Jeremiah 5.
down
26.
to 20, down to the end.
Okay.
Down to the end of the chapter 31.
Read that over, right?
Jeremiah 5 and 27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
So these church houses, they full of deceit. They full of deception.
I believe
they
that.
full of lies. They full of wickedness. All right? They promote homosexuality.
Yeah.
They tell you to come as you are because that's the thing about it. The reason why they say come as you are because they want a big following. They want a big congregation to get more money. That's why they say come as you are.
Yeah,
if you're a homosexual, you can come to church. If you're a goddamn transgender, you can come to church.
Yeah, they do that in that place where I'm at. They allow girls to sleep with girls and shower. I said, why is they allowing this in here?
Yeah, that's a wicked because
It's called Laura's home.
their house is full of deceit. That it's full of deceit and
it's a lot
deception.
of women. One woman got 9 kids.
That ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
The thing that's wrong with it is she got 9 kids by 9 different niggas. That's
See, I
what's
don't
wrong
have
with it.
none, and my late husband married me with 2 big moms, and they call me mom. They in Clearwater, Florida, and Miami.
Okay.
And his son,
But hold on. Did y'all hear what she said in the beginning though?
What?
What you said this church
Yeah.
was? You said it's a church for who? For what type of women?
the gay criminals.
She said like
in there.
so they pushing this for, on like the she said on the
Yeah.
homeless. Just being honest, that's what she was saying.
It's
Like
cause I just went there.
So they
got
taking
women
advantage
coming
of
from prison.
Yeah, hey, excuse
And
me
they
for 1
robbing.
second. But the scriptures, once again, talk about that, man. You defrauding the poor, man. All right, and it all goes back to Esau. Jake wicked, but it always goes back to Esau, man. All
They
right,
robbing people.
They right. You see, y'all defrauding the poor, man. All right, you misleading the poor. They need to hear the gospel, man. All right, you can give a poor man $50, right? But what if he comes in the truth, man? He gonna be rich, man. He gonna spend that $50. All right, but you can make him spiritually rich, man. All right, and y'all depriving Jake of that, man. But it's like we always say, nothing new under the sun. It's been like that since the ancient world.
Right.
That's how you fucking false pastors and preachers always been, man. Y'all take advantage of Israel's ignorance, man. All right.
They said we can't wear jogging pants, but they can wear stretch pants showing everything. They walk around looking at them.
Go ahead.
I said, I'm not wearing that. Give me a skirt.
This Jeremiah 5,
I had a split
27.
way up. I had to get the
As a
clothes
cage
up.
is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they have become great and waxing rich.
Yeah, those pastors, they become great and they increasing in their wickedness, man. All right, the bigger their congregation get, all right, the more wicked these people get, man. The bigger their congregation get, the bigger they following, they gathering get, the more wickedness that these people do, man.
Yeah, they
all right, in
do.
these church houses.
He right, because the mega churches, they tell us to go to different churches. I said, let me just go to church today. Thank God y'all was out here, because my friend and them don't go to church. We had it at the bus stop. Just read the word.
Yeah, this is the real church right here.
Right,
all right?
outside. We had it outside, though.
Yeah, we got the truth of the Bible, all right?
Right.
See, that's the thing. Just because you read the Bible don't mean you're going to understand it.
Right.
The Heavenly
You
Father
gotta
and the
pray.
Son got to be dealing with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pray for wisdom to
We
the
don't
Heavenly Father.
understand.
But when you pray, who you praying to? What's the Lord's name? What's His Son's name?
Jesus.
All right, if thou can tell, right? Like the
Jesus.
scriptures say. No, Jesus is not His name. The letter J, when was the letter J invented?
Okay.
When did the letter J come to pass? The letter J came to pass in like what is that, the 16th century, all right? Around 1634, all right? So the one these people in
No, Salah, I think
17th,
yeah,
17th
Give her a
century,
slide,
cut. Huh?
It's a lie.
you go my bag.
Shalakia.
Black folder.
Yeah.
What's that, Hebrew?
Yeah.
Khan, yes. Khan. Because we Hebrew Israelites.
Well, what Raul
Get us.
stand for?
Get to 2 Corinthians 11 and 22.
What does Raul stand for?
I don't know that one. But what am I saying?
Talking about letter J.
Oh yeah, the letter J. Yeah. The letter J was
Right.
it came to pass in the 17th century around 1634. All right, so the one who these people ignorantly called Jesus Christ, he was walking the earth before 1634. So what was his name? What was his name then? If the letter J wasn't in existence, all right, because Jesus, what Jesus mean? Hell Zeus. It's
A Greek name.
a Greek name. All right, it's a Greek name that these.
I just wanted to ad lib or land back off if it's cool. You know, in the 1611 Bible, like that is, it says I.E. Sus.
Yeah, it's no letter J's in the 1611.
And
And
it's-
Jehoshaphat and Jehoiada, all those names that begin with a J. All right, it's no letter J's in this Bible right here. The 1611 King James version.
And what I was about
had
to
a
say,
King James.
what I was about to say too, is that when you go into the abbreviation, what the IE mean, it means hail, like praise, you know, and then the SOUS or SEUS.
I.E. means praise.
That IE is like hail, HAIL, if I said that correctly, hail, and then it's supposed to be Zeus, because like you said, it's a Greek name. It goes back to that Greek mythology. It's real deep, but the real Hebrew name is at the top, as you can see on this here flyer.
Can I have this?
Yeah, that's what I gave it to you for.
So do you have a number on it? Where can I call y'all?
You said what's up?
Let her see.
How can I
you
get
can show
with
it.
Hey, because Jake, man, they visual learners, man. They gotta see things in order to believe them, man. That's why a majority of these people don't believe in the one they easily call God. All right, because they never seen him, man. All right, but the scriptures say what, man? Hey, blessed is he that believeth and have not seen, man. And that's Jake for you, man. Jake, they visual learners, man. They gonna learn in the latter days, man, when the Most High lift up that standard, man. Like the scriptures say, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing, man. When they see the power and the majesty and the glory that's gonna be on men like the brother right here, or a man like me, or this brother, or the brother on the camera, or this brother. When they see brothers with those spiritual powers, then they gonna believe, man. All right, then they gonna believe everything that we was saying, man. They gonna know everything we was saying was the truth, man.